Growing up, Rylan Southwick always participated in rugby. It pretty much started when my parents put my older brother into rugby. Rylan, who lives in Lehi, Utah, tells People. They threw me in there when I was 4 years old, even though you weren't technically supposed to until you were 6, he says. But I've played ever since then, and I've loved every year I played. But on February 24, the 17-year-old Harriman High School student was left with a broken neck after being tackled during a game. Miraculously, the freak accident did not result in paralysis or cognitive issues for Rylan, but the long recovery process has left him unable to play with his team for the rest of the season. Still, the teen has been touched by the show of support he's received from his teammates and the rugby community at large. The accident happened only a few minutes into the start of a preseason tournament game. As Rylan recalls, he got the ball from his teammate and broke away. But then I got heel tapped. That's where the players from the opposing team pretty much trip you up, he says. While he was on the ground, he says several players tried to make sure I stayed down. Rylan realized something was wrong after he tried to stand up following the tackle. I could move all my fingers, my hands and legs. So I was like, okay, I'm fine. But when I tried to pick up my neck or use my neck muscles at all, it would not work, he remembers. He adds, I was kind of just stuck there laying because I couldn't move my neck at all. From where he was watching from the sidelines with his wife, Rylan's dad, Benjamin Southwick, remembers thinking, maybe he just needs a minute. Initially, the trainer and a team doctor on the field assumed that the injury was a pinched nerve. Rylan was even able to get up and walk with his parents to their truck en route so they could go to the hospital. But once they arrived, the family learned Rylan had actually broken his neck. I wouldn't have expected it from rugby, the teen says. It might seem like a rough sport, but it's really not.